I'll tell you what, obviously South Dakota State's got an excellent football team. Handled us both sides of the ball. Very physical. My hat goes off to them. And Coach John, wish those guys the best of luck in the playoffs. They got a heck of a football team.
Questions for Coach?
How much did the weather affect your play on either side?
Point spread's too big to even talk about weather. That football team is better than us.
How impressed with you with South Dakota State's running back?
I'm very impressed with him. Talked to him after the game. ZZ, affectionately, is what I'll call him from now on. He's very, very talented. The way he carries his speed and his power into the fourth quarter, he must be a very fine, well-conditioned athlete. My hat's off to him. He's special. You guys got a special one.
Coach, were they more physical than you guys saw on film?
You could see how physical they were on the football field. Obviously, you know, they had a close game with North Dakota State, and they're ranked #1. But I mean, they wore you down. You know, in the first quarter, it seemed like we were going to be able to hang in there, but over the long haul, just wore you down. A lot of strength, that physicality. We need to go back. We need to find some of that. Get our guys back in the weight room and prepare for our challenge when we get back here next year. But we need to be a lot stronger, a lot more physical. We're going to compete in a game like this.
Yeah, play two other Missouri Valley teams splitting and losing close. You know, is this just a statement on what happened today, or what can this be about Ohio Valley versus Missouri Valley?
Well, I just think it's a little bit different. When you're playing on grass and you're playing on turf, that does change. I don't think the weather had anything to do with it, but you're playing that team that's that strong, that physical, and you play them on a natural surface. You better have lived in the weight room for a while. So in that situation, they're going to be very hard to beat. That's it?
Coach, from like an execution standpoint, where do you feel like things sort of came up short on the offensive side?
Oh, I mean, we had some opportunities. You know, we had a wide receiver open for a post. He falls down, trips over whatever the situation was, and now the DB that was beat by 5 yards catches the interception. But it's not about it. You know, you don't sit up here and talk about the what ifs. I mean, that football team came out and beat us on both sides of the football. So you got to take your hats off to them, and that's what football is all about. There's no doubt. Is there any doubt in the room? Right, there's no doubt. So we know where we're at. It's not a grind, it's a find. We just found out where we're at, and we need to go back to work so we can come back and have a better performance next year.
I would think still you're going to wake up in a day or two and still be really happy about this football team this season.
Oh, I'm happy right now about this football team. From last to first, just got through celebrating the 16 seniors in the locker room, loving and crying those guys up, telling them what they've started and the foundation of what we're going to build with this program and where we're going to take it. We're not dead. We're not dead, you guys. We just got started. We just got started, okay? We'll put on our big boy boots and we'll be back. We'll be back. Very happy with this football team, proud of them. Thank you. You guys have